Hi there, my name's Sarah. I'm a speech and language therapist. I've been a therapist for about 8 years now, and I've been working for Communicate for just under 6 years. So when I was looking for my first job, it was really important to me that I'd have a supportive and a friendly team. You can feel very overwhelmed when you first start in the world of speech and language therapy, and like there's an awful lot to learn. So it's really important that you've got colleagues that you can learn from and lean on, as well as a really robust induction process in place. I also really wanted variety in my caseload. I didn't want to go into kind of one specific area and then feel like I've forgotten everything I've learned at uni. So being able to work in lots of different settings, but also with lots of different client groups was really important for me. I actually came to Communicate in 2017 because I was relocating. So my previous job was down in London. And the thing that struck me straight away was how welcoming the team were. I didn't know anyone in the local area, and I was still relatively new to the world of speech and language therapy as well. But I settled in so much quicker than I expected, and I really can't imagine not working for this company now. It's a huge part of why this place is now home for me. There are so many things that I love about working for Communicate. One of the things is the workload and the caseload. It's actually manageable. So yes, you'll be very busy and you'll work really hard, but you get the opportunity to manage your own caseload and time and work with children regularly. So some of the schools that I'm in now, I actually started working in when I first started this job here at Communicate. And I've got to see the children come on leaps and bounds because of our input. So you really get to see the impact. You know that the work you're doing is valued and that it's actually making a real difference to those children's lives. Another thing I love is the flexibility. So we've got people here who work term time, who work full-time, part-time, and different hours outside of your typical 9 to 5. The company do everything they can to make sure that you've got a work-life balance, and that really is prioritized. And if you do go over your working hours, which does happen sometimes, then you're always encouraged to take it back. You get the chance to develop and grow as a therapist here. So when I think about the therapist I was when I started at this company to where I am now, I feel like a completely different person. So I've become a trainer. I'm licensed to deliver the Speech and Language UK programs like Early Talk Boost, Talk for Work Secondary, and Key Stage 1 Talk Boost. And I'm also licensed to deliver the Parents Hannon It Takes Two to Talk workshop. So as well as that, I've also accessed loads of CPD, things like stammering at the Michael Palin Centre. I've accessed selective mutism, developmental language disorder, all sorts of things. And you're encouraged to actually share your knowledge and what you've learned with other people in the team. So we're all learning and growing together. As well as accessing training, we get to share what we've learned with each other and grow as a team. And management actively encourage you to learn from others and to spend time getting to know members of the team. So things like lunches and full days where you can share knowledge, team building, things like that. So you really do feel like one unit. So you do need to be adaptable to work here. So we go through a lot of change, but that keeps us growing and learning as therapists. And throughout that change, you're always consulted and your opinion is always valued and listened to and considered. The final reason I love working for Communicate is the team. It's friendly, the atmosphere is relaxed and genuinely fun. And whilst you develop as a therapist, and that is prioritized, I think the thing that makes this company so wonderful is that your well-being and your mental health are the things that are prioritized above all else. You are genuinely looked after and people do genuinely care. It's a lovely place to work. So wish you all the best for the future and for your career, and I really hope you do consider a career at Communicate.